The darkness comes!
I'm scared!
I cast light!
I'm blinded!
He's scared.
I have a sunrod.
Chapter 10, A Legacy of Darkness. 1952 AD.
My education in psychiatry did not.
Bit of a flub here. Psychiatry and psychology are two different
how
fields.
Freud's view of his mother would change with the knowledge of Chattur'gha. How Skinner would incorporate Zellertath into his behaviorist theories. How Jung would accommodate Ulioth into his theory of the collective unconscious. Like my ancestor Maximilian, I too had an interest in my family tree.
Look closely.
As a
There are
psychiatrist,
people hanging from it.
I believe that science could provide answers into my family's sordid, bizarre past.
Just like his ancestors, Edward's a man of science.
Excitement that I began my search. The mansion's history was filled with my colorful predecessors. Everything from convicted and hung witches to committed madmen, each laying their own peculiar mark on its character. I intended to find their secrets.
And, of course, you look a bit too far.
Sadly.
Yay, historical journal.
Hello there, Miss Maid.
And like I mentioned before, the Roivas family started off pretty much before the settlers arrived.
Yay, it's not evil anymore.
For now, anyway.
Yeah, I was about to say.
And no creepy bust. Those bust heads are actually Paul Luther's head. Now, if you talk to the servants, they will mention how they can never get the grime out.
Anywho, yeah, the Roivas started out as before the settlers, but of course they were hunted down during the witch hunts and were persecuted.
Yep.
Well, it makes sense. I mean, it's proven that the Roivas family is pretty well knowledgeable in the art of magic, thanks to the tome.
Oh, I see a shiny in the gun case.
Shiny!
It's a Holland double elephant gun.
Want shiny!
You heard me right. An elephant gun.
Shinies! Anyways.
Yeah. Alright. The solstice. Everybody knows the solstice is rather odd upon its significance. But yeah, and like I mentioned before, ever since time moved on, the Roivas family became a pretty distinguished people, and thus they've been able to maintain professions of, you know, like of doctors or psychiatrists.
Anyways.
But you know, that elephant gun actually comes in a revolver form. The 600 Nitro Express, a 60 caliber 6-shot revolver.
Ugh!
With enough kick to knock you on your butt. Literally knock you on your butt.
Wow.
But that'll stop anything.
Except the darkness.
Anything mortal.
Ah! It's Max!
Run!
Don't you think your spiritual projection would be a little thinner?
No.
Although you are doing your best not to believe it, I am, or was, Maximilian Roivas, your ancestor. I died in an asylum after trying to warn the pain and
But you will find out exactly why he was in that asylum.
after my death.
It wasn't because the people didn't believe him about the monsters. It was about something worse.
Must be stopped.
Of course.
Or all of humanity may end.
It's simply put, Max did go crazy.
Like I said, the Bone Thieves were the only thing that rattled him.
To the 33rd minute of the third
And they were his
hour.
undoing. Magic pool.
Yeah, the
Now
magic,
we can use it legally.
yes. The magic pool will actually allow you to regenerate health, sanity, or magic at a steady pace while you're walking.
Nice.
Also, you could, in theory, actually use the bind spell right now, which allows you to mind control enemies.
But we're not going to use it right now.
Well, there's only one time you need to use it.
And that's in Chapter 11.
Mm-hmm.
The recent history of the Roivas family.
Those eyes are open. Look at them blink.
Yeah, I know. I know. I noticed that several times. Every time I play the game. Now we can adjust the clock to the 33rd minute of the third hour.
Also, if you go to the options on the title screen, you get an X-ray image of Alex's head.
Yeah. And now we enter the secret study. And now the torch has been passed.
Take them and use them. They are humanity's only hope. Destroy the Guardians, Edward, and avenge my waste.
And now he passes on, finally.
And like I said, he passes on the torch as well.
Mm-hmm.
And now he gets plenty of ammo. And a revolver.
And what model is that?
That happens to be, well, it's actually the same style of revolver that. Oh wait, I'm sorry, I got my trivia mixed up with the weapons and stuff. The Mark I style revolver is Edward's. The revolver that Peter used was a different one.
Interesting.
So in short, I made a boo boo.
Oops.
Yeah, Peter was a level model 1892 revolver. But even so, both revolvers did exist prior to World War I anyway. So I guess I didn't really make that big of a mistake. But yeah, it's a 6-shot double action revolver. And unlike Peter's revolver, this one is chambered for 38 special. Yep. Tier. And area. Magic pool. Yep, I think it's time to cast it. Or we'll cast it later, actually. Right now, I decided to save the game because coming up is a rather annoying part of the game. You'll see for yourselves next time. Dr. Edward M. Rivas, MD.